is because of stream issues. They were very annoying and I could not get the stream started. So that's just my quick explanation. So if anyone wants to know, go to the time frame of 1 second. So let's get on to it. So after Adrian is still clashing with that thing, trying to beat it, he cuts it. But then it punches him so far back that it hits Akane, knocking her clean out and him. Remy goes, "Are you two alright?" Adrian goes, "Crap. Akane's knocked out, but I'm a little bit good." That thing's way too powerful. It roars as in a dark aura flares around it. It goes, "Hurrah!" It rushes Mr. Johnson, grabs his sword, rips it out of his hands, puts it into his own hand, slashes him, punches him in the face, and uppercuts him to the sky. Then slams him down, rushes to Remy, but then the monster is kicked by something. It's Akane's sister, Ryozaki. Her power is a blue energy. It's purple like hitting. She goes, "Oh, get away from my sister and her friends!" and stabs him. As her squad of pro swordsmen roll up and they beat the crap out of each of them. As then they fight the wolf, who overpowers them all, but then they get all of them to safety. Mr. Johnson's fine, he just got punched a little bit. When they get to the hospital, Mr. Johnson says, "I'm sorry for failing you, students." Adrian says, "You're fine. None of us stood a chance against that stupid thing. I don't even know what it is." Remy says, "I wanted revenge." Adrian says, "Well, revenge can't come now. We have to do some training if we want to fight that thing. I don't even know what it is." He says, "Oh, the news is on." He says, "The unidentified creature who killed Pro Swordsman Ray has now been named the Palmera Wolf. This thing is highly dangerous, but I'm sorry, but if you see this thing, you will be killed of it. And the pros can't do anything, or else they will lose their life trying to protect you. So please, everyone now has a 6 o'clock curfew. If they are not back by then, they will be arrested and thrown into solitary confinement." And if we're wondering why they're doing that, it's just everyone is really caring about this incident. And no one wants their kid to be arrested or anyone to be killed by this monster. Which everyone is doing their best to stop it. Please make this message aware. And goodbye. Ah! And then she screams as the Palmera Wolf breaks in and rips her head off. As then it howls, as then the wolf yells out, roars out, which kind of does a telepathy, and then words appear on the screen while he barks and roars. And he's saying, "I want that pink-haired girl with her stupid friends and that adult, or I'll kill everyone in this damn country," is what the captions say. Adrian goes, "Crap, now we're being targeted." Akane blames Remy for this, telling her that she should have never tried to get her stupid revenge. But Remy really fights back this time. Blake says, "Calm down. The more we argue, the more we're just gonna die. We're already hurt." A couple of weeks later, they're all ready to get out. Mr. Johnson says, "School's been shut down for a couple of weeks." He says, "School's been shut down for a couple of weeks because of this incident. So you 5 come to my house. I'll give you the address. We're going to do some training." Remy says, "That sounds weird." He goes, "Never mind then. Come to this spot. Come to the woods at night, the backwoods. I'll teach you guys a couple of techniques that may help you. I'm going to teach you all how to control your power. That wolf lurks in the city, not more or less woods. So get going." Then they make it out there. At 7 o'clock at night, when they're past their curfew, guards try and get them, but they easily dip. Akane tries to kill them, but of course Adrian stops, saying you shouldn't kill the people who are trying to protect us. They rush over to where Mr. Johnson is, and he says, "Start with 100 laps around the entire city. Just avoid the Palmera Wolf. I have a scent here." And then he sprays them with something, and he says, "That should ward it off." As in they do, as they never encounter it. As he says, Noah will be teaching you how to control your powers. Especially you, Adrian. I see potential from you, and your power has a lot more to it. He says, Blake's yours as well. You could probably upgrade your beam into plasma, if you think about it. He goes, really? He says, yeah, mine was just ice, but now it's cryomancy. He says, Remy, we can probably get yours to a higher level of lightning. Like purple or black or red. Those are strong lightnings. So is green. He says, Alex, we can make you see farther. And Akane, you should be able to launch stronger attacks. And it should be much faster after this training. And Adrian, that form that you used, that could come in handy against the wolf. He says, get started! After days of training, Blake and Remy are sparring. As they're going, Remy unlocks purple lightning with her sword as she goes, ah! And creates a purple lightning orb and launches it at Blake. Blake tries to cut it in half, but his sword is blasted out of his hand as long as he is. He goes, ah! And then she says, I did it! I did it! Alright, guys, that's going to be it for now, because I'm going to go outside. I need